Hello everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Summer Monae and I am really excited today to bring to you guys what it is that you need to hear right now. I know that I haven't been posting in the last week or so with readings, but I am really excited to be back. And this morning I really woke up and I just felt like I had to share this message that was with you guys, because I kind of felt this energy in the collective, especially with this Aries full moon that we just had. So yeah, happy full moon. And I feel with all of that energy that was happening, I felt like there was just something that we all needed to hear to allow us to get through. So I was really called to do that today. So I was able to pull from my Moonology deck because, again, we had a full moon. So anytime we are in a moon week, I feel more called to pull from my moon cards. I also pulled from our mantra deck because mantras are really great to use as well when you just need to be reminded of your light and also be reminded that you're never alone through this process. And then I was also able to pull a card from my daily crystal so that we can just end off with something really nice. I was able to channel in the crystals clear quartz. We have amethyst, we have a tiger's eye, rhodochrosite, as well as a black obsidian. Those are really great crystals to have. They're honestly like always with me, and I feel as though we needed that clarity, and in order to find that, we have to really dig within our intuition and also take that fire energy again, because we had that Aries full moon, which is really nice. But then also I feel like that love and tender care is needed, because I feel like we are letting things go. So like forgiveness is needed, and just compassion and just grace. And then as well as the black obsidian is always great to have because it enforces change, but then it also just allows us to release and like repel negative energy from us. So that's always a great crystal to have as well when you are leaving your home. So the first card that I do want to speak with you guys about when I did shuffle my Moonology deck, we first got work through your fears and the new moon in Scorpio. And again, we have Scorpio season coming, so that's really excited to see. And also we have that purple energy, so again, just working within that intuition, working with your shadow. I feel like this is what it is telling me. So like if there is something that you are finding that maybe is not manifesting, or let's say you have a fear of a specific outcome, I want you to kind of work through that in the sense of seeing that it's possible, whatever you want it to be. Like, you have the solution. You just have to kind of go within yourself to see that solution. You can also use your guides and just asking the universe, show me the way, show me how I can see things a little bit better. But then just be fearless when the universe shows you what it is you have to work through. That could be limiting beliefs, that could be bad habits as well, something that doesn't align to you. I feel like that is something else I'm picking up with that. I also see here we got your hard work is paying off with the new moon in Capricorn, and that's really nice to see as well, because again, I feel like we are doing the work. And I think as well we have that season change, so we're going into like autumn, and I feel like things are kind of like dying. And I feel like even though things are dying, we have to understand that things are kind of growing still beneath the surface in some way, even though we can't really picture it right now. And I believe this card is reminding us like it is going to take work. It is going to take you like going through this phase, this change. But the hard work is paying off, meaning it's not kind of over yet. But I will say this is really nice to see. We got, you're very close to achieving your goal in the gibbous moon, and I love to see that, because I think that with this hard work, with working through our fears, with doing basically all the like nitty gritty things that most people may want to run away from, I feel like we are rewarded with our goal when we achieve that. And honestly guys, look at this synchronicity that we have here. We got a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. And again, we literally just had a full moon in Aries on the 20th. So I feel like maybe someone this week probably had some conflict, some disagreements, kind of like tense, kind of maybe just cut things off without explanation, just like abrupt energy. And I feel like this is reminding us like, yes, those things can happen, but kind of use that fiery energy into your creativity, because at the bottom of the deck we did get confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo with that fire energy, that tiger's eye. I feel like that was confirmed here. I feel like use that fiery energy into your success, into your climax, versus like maybe disruption in certain relationships in your life. And that's another reason why I feel like that channeled through with the Ronda Crusite, because I think knowing that Aries is a fiery sign and understanding the full moon itself is already an intense energy, I think that we should be able to appreciate this, because this energy will allow us to push through maybe this next winter, right? Like this fire energy is kind of starting us up. So maybe this is a great time for you to start a project for your success, and working through your fears, and then, you know, your hard work, and then it paying off. I feel like this could be like a 6-month manifestation. So that's something I want to share with you. So what is something right now you want to start up? It can be a little bit scary, that you know it's going to take, you know, dedication and effort. But if you know you can continuously do that and have your confidence to your success, then I believe everything will manifest just as it should. But then underneath the top card, we did get the end of a tough cycle approaches. So that's really beautiful to see here, because again, we have 2 Capricorn cards. We got full moon and new moon. So a lot of earth energy, I'm gonna have to say that. And I just want you guys to understand that it's all here. Again, that 6-month, you know, this could probably be the tough cycle right now that you would be feeling, but I feel like the end does approach itself when things are ready to manifest. And I feel like springtime again is always a great time to look forward to. So that is what we did get today for our Moonology deck. So I was able to pull from my mantra healing deck, and the first card that we did get is Unhooking the Past. And I love to see this, because this is reminding us that it's okay to release and let go of things and let things just be. And I think it's also reminding us that we're always changing and evolving, and things are always going to work for us, and then sometimes most things may not work as we are evolving. And the mantra says, there is nothing to regret when I learn from my past. I think that's really nice to see. Again, there is nothing to regret when I learn from my past. And I feel like that's reminding us that no matter what decision we have made, maybe with this fiery energy here this past week, if it was dealing with conflict, you know, don't make yourself feel so bad about it. You know, and just know now that you know more in this moment than you did prior, and give yourself that forgiveness, give yourself that compassion and that grace, and learn from your past and allow it to ignite you to be better in the future. The next card that we did get is Rewiring the Nervous System, and I love this. And the mantra states, I find strength in surviving my traumas. So I feel as though excuse me, I feel as though right here this is that energy, and then it's purple too. Work through your fears, and I find strength surviving my traumas. So you might have had traumatic situations happen in your past, but working through that allows you to find strength. I was actually just sharing with someone that whenever we may be going through something in our life that is kind of like a roller coaster, or where things just seem to not be going right, I was sharing with them that this is like an opportunity for us to learn that our strength can deepen, that our strength can even expand more than what we thought it was capable of prior. And I feel like that is something that we should really understand, that that's where we create this power, and sharing with people and inspiring them also, that when they are also going through things, that it is within that strength and that grit and your faith, really, that's going to allow you to survive and to get through and to achieve. The next card that we did get is Sharing Shame, and the mantra is, when I share my deepest pain, I give myself permission to be. Again, so if you are feeling some regret here, I feel like talking about this with people that you feel safe with will allow you to feel better about the situation, and they will just give you that compassion as well. Like, it's okay, you know, you're a human. If you do feel that way, if you ever feel like you made a mistake about something, or if you feel like, you know, you had to cut something off here, with that full moon energy, I feel like it's okay to share whatever that is. Or if this tough cycle that you may be currently in right now, that you feel you're in, share it with someone. Like, you know, don't go into that isolation mode. That's something I felt that I had to share. At the bottom of the deck, we did get befriending pain. And the mantra is, when discomfort becomes a friend, my most limiting beliefs are healed. And I feel as though that card is talking about expansion too. It's like when we aren't sitting in that uncomfortable space, that is where we're able to again see how much we can actually expand and see how much we can even deepen our purpose in our life, or even just deepen our understanding of like self-discovery, right? It's like, oh, I thought that I wouldn't be able to do something like this, and then it's like, no, you actually can, because you're doing it right now. So I think that's like really powerful, to just kind of become more comfortable with discomfort, and knowing that it's the in-between in our lives where the magic is like conspiring. You know, I feel like that's really interesting to see at the bottom. So at the bottom of the deck is like, we don't see that energy. Like, we kind of don't want to face something right now, because it may be painful, but I think it's important to face the fear and remind yourself that you have the strength to get through. And then at the bottom of the top card, we did get embracing worthiness. And the mantra is, I feel worthiness filling every cell of my body, and it feels amazing. I love that. That one's really sweet to see. And again, that's just reminding us of our worthiness, understanding that everything is going to work out as it should. And reminding yourself how amazing it feels to be loved and supported by the universe. How amazing it is to have confidence in your success, in your life, in your being, in your body, right? That's really pretty. I love that. So I think that should make you smile a little bit. Because I think it's just the universe wanting to give you that nudge, like, hey, like, even though you are going through this right now, the lessons that you need, remember, like, it's all for something, and it's amazing. Like, be amazed at the opportunities you have right now to grow, because transformation can be a little bit uncomfortable, but it's like it takes you to places that you weren't prior, and that's already magical. So lastly, I asked the deck, you know, what's a collective card right now that we all need? Just give me one. And I swear the first thing that popped out was the clear quartz, and it's telling us to get crystal clear. So use this time right now to get clear on your desires, to get clear on your vision. I know that we just finished Mercury retrograde, and that was the time to really realign and to readjust, but we still have 2 weeks left of this shadow period. So if you really are starting to feel this fire energy now, right, and you're like, there's still some things that I can adjust to my life from Mercury retrograde, then do those things, because universe is ready to give you all the things to lift off into what you want, but you just have to be crystal clear about that. And then at the bottom of the top card, we did get selenite, which is clear the clutter. So if you really feel like right now there are clothes you maybe want to clean out and just give to someone, maybe the Salvation Army or somewhere, I feel like that would be more powerful than just throwing out the clothes, because that's just energy and you're like giving it to someone, so therefore the universe would give to you, I feel. So maybe do something like that, starting on a small level when it comes to cleaning the clutter. And also mindset too, like releasing limiting beliefs about yourself, releasing situations you no longer really want to be in, and just like, you know, releasing connection, or as often as you are around people you don't really want to have in your life as well, because that's really important. And then at the bottom we did get Amazonite, which is loosen your grip. And again, it's really interesting because it's reminding us to be adaptable, to be flexible, right? We can always have a vision on something and see something one way, but the universe may have a whole complete way of allowing it to manifest, and even more than what you have probably even expected. So that's really, really nice to see. So again, I just want to thank you guys so much for always watching my videos and just supporting me. If you guys are interested in looking to a personal reading, then please make sure to always check the Wizio link in the description box below. And I was able to also add in some new services for you guys. So at the next full moon or new moon, if you are looking for a private reading, that service is also now available to you, as well as birthday readings. I continue to send all my love, my light, and my grace to each of you, and I will see you in the next week's video. Bye-bye.